Ashes of Outland has been out for almost a day now, and I just wanted to go over 6 lists that I thought were doing pretty well. You guys might find them interesting. There are 2 Demon Hunter lists here, and there does seem to be a Demon Hunter issue. They're just plaguing the ladder, man. Like 60% plus of the ladder for me yesterday was just Demon Hunter. Hopefully the meta figures out a way to kind of counter them so that they're not such a problem, but it's looking like they're probably going to get nerfed in my opinion. So we got Furyhunter hitting rank 1 legend with a relatively large sample size of 33 and 10 with this Demon Hunter list. And I saw a lot of people doing pretty well with, I think, this exact Demon Hunter list. Really high ranks from a lot of Demon Hunter players. This list seems to be close to perfection, it would seem like, already on day 1 here. Skull of Gul'dan is just busted, and this doesn't really try and abuse that OTK combo, which we'll talk about later, which I think you guys have probably been seeing quite a bit of. This is just a very aggressive one. It constantly hits you in the face, and yeah, it doesn't even run Kane, man, but it puts out the pressure. The Imprisoned Ant is just, it's nuts. You know, again, it's a Reno that can also go face, which is good or bad depending on the situation. Priestess of Fury for more end of turn damage. And yeah, you got like the Fell Screamer there to kind of discount those larger demons, and you just cycle a lot, and this deck is kind of busted. You might have most of the cards already, so if you are a budget or free-to-play player, this is actually relatively budget, aside from Metamorphosis and Altruist, right? But yeah, if you're a low rank player, maybe you might want to try this out and just swap out those legendaries for something else. Metamorphosis, super good, and Altruist is one of your only AoEs, right? So pretty solid list there. We got Salad Mansion hitting 51 legend, Evolve Galakrond Shaman. Supposedly the list is from Jambre, but got tweaked a little bit, and this looks pretty cool. I have yet to play Evolve Shaman myself, but it does seem like there is some promise in the Clacker and in the Bog Spine Knuckles. Really cool Evolve cards, and yeah, I mean, hitting an Evolve on your Desert Hares, or maybe your Dragon's Pack after they've done a trade or something, but it feels pretty solid, or looks pretty solid rather. And you get a wide board. Maybe you hit it with the Kronks. Maybe you play your Galakrond and get, you know, a couple 8/8s with Rush, or maybe you evolve your Flesh Shapers that are going to be discounted because there's so many minions on the board, because some Demon Hunters like to go wide. So yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have not seen a lot of Shaman lists, so I was impressed that this one hits 50, almost top 50 legend. Wish I saw a sample size on this thing. We got Sooyoung hitting rank 2 legend. He went 30 and 15 against Demon Hunters. That's a pretty impressive sample size again. Now, what I don't like about this list too much is it's not running too many new cards. I mean, we do have the Priest rework, so we got Renew and what I guess Renew Skeletal Dragon. There is a Skeletal Dragon in there, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But kind of an old list. Doing well against Demon Hunter though, so maybe if you want to play some Priest, but you don't have many new cards and you want to not die to Demon Hunter, maybe this is the choice for you. You do lose Mass Hysteria, but I guess Holy Nova is pretty good, especially in the current meta, because Demon Hunter, a lot of their minions have 2 health. I was personally doing well with another like Dragon Priest list, which was a lot of fun, and it was destroying the Demon Hunters. So maybe you want to play some Priest if you don't want to die to Demon Hunter too much. We got Zalae hitting rank 5 legend with this OTK Demon Hunter. Now, you don't have to do the OTK, but the OTK is possible. It's also possible to get the Doom Hammer off of Zephyrus, but again, not really necessary. You can kind of just chunk at your opponent. But if you do manage to equip a Doom Hammer and then you stick a Kael'thas, you just start cycling through your cards. You know, Kael'thas, Twin Slice, Inner Demon, Twin Slice, Second Slice. That's what it is. And then you play another Inner Demon, and then you can buff up your attack a little bit more with some Chaos Strikes and stuff like that. And it's just, this is insane. The amount it cycles and stuff is just, it's bonkers. So if you're running into a Demon Hunter list, it's probably either this or the Furyhunter rank 1 legend list. The main indicator that you're going to see right away is probably going to be like that novice engineer. Like that's usually not run in other Demon Hunter lists. So if you see a Loot Hoarder instead, it's probably just going to be this OTK. So watch out, be careful. I don't know what you can really do to not die against this. It does seem like they don't have Kayn. So maybe just trying to put up a taunts when you're getting close to 6-7 mana where they can be dropping KT. And we got this Libram Paladin from, I don't know how to say their name, and it seems pretty good. They got a relatively decent sample size here, and my God, they got a Libram Paladin. Like who would have thought? Pure Libram Paladin was kind of disappointing to me personally. Normal Libram Paladin does seem to have promise with this, though. I do think maybe going Pyromancer and Libram of Justice is the way to go. A nice little board clear there. Of course, you got Libram as well as Consecration. So you can go, you know, Pyro, Libram, or Libram Consecration. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But you throw a lot of buffs out there. You have a bunch of heal. Through Libram of Hope, through your Amber Watcher, and then ton of value through Lady Liadrin because you get your Librams back. Well, most of them, not the Libram of Justice. So yeah, this seems pretty good. I have been impressed personally by the Angling Rod. It pulls a lot of strong Murlocs, such as another McGurgle is possible. So yeah, pretty cool. Also the 4/2 Rush Demon Hunter Murloc. You can also pull that, which is pretty dang good. Okay, we got a Plot Twist Warlock hitting 66 Legend, going 18 and 9. This supposedly does well against Demon Hunter, I think. This is on the Chinese servers. And I'm personally finding success with a Demon Zoolock that runs Sacrificial Pacts and just cycles a bunch. But this is a Plot Twist take on it. Running the Sacrificial Pact is really good for eating those Demon Hunter minions. You're going to see at least 50% Demon Hunters. So why not run a couple sack packs to tech against 50% of the meta? That's kind of warranted, I do believe. We have a lot of cycling here. Of course, the quest and then the plot twist to kind of finish that up really quickly. I guess your win con is to just don't die and then beat your opponent. Just don't die to Demon Hunter. That's really what it is. A decent amount of heals because we have the Brood Mothers. We have Alex, if necessary, to Alex our own face. We have the Nether Breaths. And then, yeah, relatively easy to trigger your Kellydan the Breaker because of those plot twists. And, of course, we got DQA, which we can just slam down on 9, which always feels great. And a lot of dragons offer healing as well if you really need that extra bit of healing. So, yeah, kind of excited to try this quest Warlock out myself. But that's about it. Those are the 6 decks that have stood out to me on day 1. I will be making another video on the top decks in a couple days, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, hit the like button. It's completely free. Good luck on ladder. Hope you're enjoying the meta. Oh, I do think they will nerf Demon Hunter. I just got a feeling. I think the quickest nerf that's ever happened was back in the day when there was a Druid problem. Like they released a new expansion and Ultimate Infestation was just like busted. I forget exactly what was going on, but I think they nerfed it within 2 weeks. So maybe we see a nerf within 2 weeks, hopefully. Might be cool, or maybe we just got to wait for the meta to kind of stabilize here. Maybe Demon Hunter is just something people weren't expecting. It's a little bit more aggressive than normal. But we're seeing Priests do well. We're seeing Warlocks do well. And Paladins on top of that. Just decks that heal, I guess. So yeah, that's about it. Good luck on ladder and stay hydrated.